Hello Oracle users, this is Justin, and in this Oracle database video tutorial on YouTube, I'm going to show you how to drop or delete, remove, whatever you want to call it, a VPD, virtual private database, or row level security policy, which you may have to find in your Oracle database. So, set an Oracle SID to finance, the database you want to connect to, ensure we are set properly, and log into our database with the SQL Plus program. Ensure we're logged in with the sysdba user, and ensure that we're connected to the correct database. Select name from $sign database, which is finance. Okay, there is a policy. If we say select policy name and enable from DBA policies, and the DBA underscore policies data dictionary view will show you all the policies, VPD policies, which are currently enabled or just defined in an Oracle database. Oops. I should know better. And we see that there is one in effect. Emp underscore VPD1 enable yes. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to log into user Justin, who owns this the table employees, who's this policy is in effect for. Select the asterisk from Justin. From employees, and we will see 4 columns, 4 rows returned. We're going to log in as user Bob, who does not own this table. One, two, three, four rows, and we'll log in as sysdba, who should be exempt from any policy. Select the asterisk from Justin employees, and you'll notice the difference: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 2. User Bob 1, 2, 3, 4, no number 2. User Justin, who also happens to own this table, 1, 2, 3, 4, no number 2. Okay. So we have a policy in place, a VPD policy in place, that masks the row, does not show you, makes invisible the row in employees, in the employees table owned by Justin, whose emp underscore num column is equal to 2. So, to drop this, we can either disable this policy or drop it altogether. To drop it, which means delete it from the database, type in the following: exec. So let me do my select again to show that's the policy name and it is enabled. Execute the dbms underscore RLS row level security package drop policy. Now, this package has a lot of procedures. DBMS database management system underscore RLS row level security is the package that comes with an Oracle database used to manage virtual private database policies. The drop underscore policy is a procedure used to actually drop the policy. So here's the package, dbms underscore RLS, and a procedure in this package is drop underscore policy, and it is period delimited here. Okay, so our dbms underscore RLS dot drop underscore policy, the owner of the table of the policy we want to drop, Justin, the table name, employees, and the name of the policy itself, EMP VPD1. Okay, so we want to drop the policy owned by user Justin, schema Justin, the name, and the policy that's in effect on table employees, and the policy name being EMP VPD1. PLSQL procedure successfully completed. And we select again, we will see that there are no VPD policies defined by a DBA underscore policies view. Okay, and this policy is not in here anymore because we just dropped it. And if you log into the database as the user who owns this table, user Justin, select asterisk from employees, you will see that he sees 5 columns now: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even the column whose imp underscore num, I'm sorry, you see 5 rows: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even the row whose column emp underscore num is equal to 2 because because you dropped the policy, so the policy is not in effect anymore for anyone. And log in as user Bob, who doesn't own that table, and you'll see, well, Justin.employee, the same thing. He sees 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, even a row whose emp underscore num column is equal to 2, because you dropped the VPD policy. And to bring it back, you just can't activate it or re-enable it. You have to recreate it altogether. Okay? That is how you drop a virtual private database policy. Also, I should show you one more thing, actually. I apologize. I should have showed you how to figure out what function is in this VPD policy, what function that VPD policy was using before we dropped it. But took my word for it. If you do a select object name from DBA objects, and again, to learn more about this, look at my functions, PLSQL functions video on YouTube, where object name like emp, I know it's emp, and object type is equal to function. Okay, here I just know that this is the function here that VPD uses. Drop function no emp num 2. Select, it's gone. Okay, so not only do you want to drop your VPD policy, but you also want to clean up the function that it may be using. Okay? Alright, that's how you drop the VPD policy.